Yo everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is actually going to be a little bit different and I'm going to be taking you through some of my favorite go-to volume foods that make remaining on track with your calorie deficit a lot easier. And for those of you who do not know, volume foods are foods that you can eat quite a big portion of for quite few calories. So if you are trying to lose fat and you are in a calorie deficit, or if you just have a massive appetite like myself, maximizing the volume foods in your diet can be an absolute game changer in keeping you full and satisfied throughout the day. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Please scroll down and smash the thumbs up button. I think this is just such an important topic. It will help a lot of people find remaining on track with their calorie deficit so much easier. So yeah, if you want to be sound, if you want to be helpful, scroll down, smash the thumbs up button, just so this video reaches as many people as possible. Alright, so the first volume food that I want to speak about are berries, and frozen berries like these ones that you get from Lidl are an absolute staple in my diet. And you can of course go with fresh berries over frozen. There's no big difference between the two in terms of volume, but I just like going with frozen because they are cheaper and I don't have to worry about them going off. And just to show you how low in calories berries actually are, let's pour 200 calories worth of berries into a bowl, which is about 476 grams of berries. And in here you can see there is a nice mix of berries. There's actually some cherries as well, which are not technically a berry, but they are still nice and voluminous. Okay, so that is 200 calories worth of berries, which as you can see is a very sizable bowl. And just to compare, let's see what 200 calories worth of these party mix jellies looks like, which is about 58 grams. Okay, so 200 calories worth of berries versus 200 calories worth of jellies, a very sizable difference. Alright, so the next food that I want to speak about are egg whites. And in terms of foods that are both voluminous and really high in protein, I think egg whites are probably the best. There are plenty of different brands to choose from. This one here is Easy Egg, but the macros across every brand are pretty much going to be identical because at the end of the day, they are just egg whites. And just to show you how voluminous they actually are, I'm going to prepare 300 grams of egg whites, which comes to 135 calories and 32 grams of protein. And for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to season them with anything, but those of you who watch regularly will know the exact seasoning I would use in normal circumstances. Okay, so 135 calories worth of egg whites, and just to compare, this is what 135 calories worth of 3% fat diced beef steak looks like. So this is a really lean cut of steak, but for the same calories you get a much bigger amount of egg white. So yeah, I'm not saying that beef is bad because it definitely isn't, and eating beef in moderation has a lot of health benefits, but just for the purpose of maximizing volume whilst getting a lot of protein in, egg whites are 10 out of 10. And before I move on to the next volume food, I do want to let you all know that my nutrition hub is now live, and in here you get access to my personal calorie and macro calculator, so you can calculate your nutritional requirements based on your goal. You get access to all of my delicious, easy to make, high volume recipes, and for each recipe there is a recipe video demonstration, there is a full calorie and macro breakdown, there is ingredients, and there is directions as well. And you also get access to your very own account on my website. So when you log in, your personal calorie and macro targets are there, all of your recipes are there, you can track your progress using the weight tracker in your account, and so much more. So you know, if you're someone who just struggles with your nutrition in general, then this is genuinely one of the best investments you can ever make. It is an absolute game changer. So yeah, I am going to leave the link to the Nutrition Hub in the comment section, and if you use the discount code that is on screen now, you get 10% off, so do not miss it. Alright, so next up on the list is fat-free yogurt, and again, this is another big staple in my diet. I have it every single day, and personally I am a big fan of this one from Lidl. So in the whole tub there is 350 grams of yogurt, there is 200 calories and about 30 grams of protein, and it is delicious. And just to compare, let's pour 200 calories worth of this fat-free yogurt, so the whole tub, into a bowl, and let's compare it to 200 calories worth of full-fat yogurt. And as you can see, the portion size just doesn't compare. The fat-free yogurt is a lot more voluminous. And if you're looking for a very low calorie, high protein, high volume, delicious meal, something you can do is get your 200 calories of yogurt, add in some berries like the ones from earlier, and you are laughing. Okay, so next up on the list we have jelly, and jelly actually holds a weird place in my heart because when I was prepping for my bodybuilding show, I was eating a lot of jelly. It was a staple in my diet, a really big staple, and as a result I kind of got a bit turned off it for a while anyway, but nevertheless it is incredibly voluminous. So we will start with these little jelly sachets. Each one contains 36 calories, and what I like to do is pour 2 of the sachets into a bowl. I fill that bowl all the way up with water, I stick it in the fridge, come back a few hours later and it is good to go. So yeah, for 72 calories you are getting what is a massive portion of jelly, and you actually would never think it, but jelly is actually a decent protein source as well. So in this bowl there is 72 calories and 12.8 grams of protein. And again, if you are like, screw that, I don't really want to have jelly on its own, then something you can do is have berries on top, just like with the fat-free yogurt, and jelly and berries is actually a really nice combo. And the next option when it comes to sugar-free jelly are these 9-calorie pots, and I actually should have specified that before. This is sugar-free jelly that I'm talking about, because you can get regular jelly, but regular jelly isn't as low in calories. So yeah, these sugar-free jelly pots are a little bit more expensive, but they obviously have the advantage that they are very, very handy on the go, or if you're just not arse prepping the jelly sachets all of the time. And you can get lots of different flavors. So I have strawberry here, and I have mango and pineapple. I'm pretty sure you can get raspberry as well. I think I have seen lime, but yeah, my personal favorite at the moment anyway is the mango and pineapple one. I am a big fan. It is very tasty, but whatever you do go for, whether it is the sachets, whether it's the pots, sugar-free jelly is a great volume food. Okay, so we cannot talk volume without talking vegetables, and for you vegetable haters, do not worry, it will be over soon. But seriously, veg is pretty much the king of volume, and this specifically goes for non-starchy veg, like peppers, like mushrooms, onions, spinach, lettuce, celery, broccoli, cauliflower, and the list goes on. And to put this to the test, let's prepare 100 calories worth of peppers, mushrooms, and onions on a pan, and let's prepare 100 calories worth of pasta in a saucepan, and as you can see from the final result, I think it's fair to come to the conclusion that veg is just a little bit more voluminous. Just a little bit. And again, just because veg is a lot more voluminous than pasta doesn't mean that pasta is bad for you, but what it does mean is that if you are on a low calorie diet, then something that you could do is decrease the amount of pasta that you usually have and increase the amount of veg that you usually have. And then as a result, you are getting a nice voluminous pasta dish that doesn't blow the bank in terms of calories, especially if you are including a lean protein source like chicken. So yeah, if you are slacking on the veg, then making a conscious effort to include a little bit more in your diet, whether it's having a big portion with a pasta dish or maybe having a salad bowl for lunch. That isn't just a healthier option, but it is going to help you feel a lot fuller and more satisfied throughout the day. Alright, so last but not least, let's talk about a snack I have pretty much every single evening, and that is popcorn. And popcorn is probably one of the most voluminous snacks that you can have. And just to demonstrate, let me show you how much popcorn you get for just over 250 calories. So 264 calories to be exact. So that is a very decent amount of popcorn, pretty much 2 large-ish bowls. So if you are like really hungry one evening, then going for something like this as opposed to something like a chocolate bar is a good option. And let's compare some Cadbury's Dairy Milk to the popcorn just to see how they match up. So in 10 chunks of dairy milk, there is 266 calories, which is actually 2 calories more than what is in the popcorn. But as you can see, the popcorn is just so much more voluminous. And when it comes to popcorn, you will find that some popcorns are going to be a lot more voluminous than others, and really it does just depend on the brand. But usually you will find that lightly salted popcorn is going to be a lot more voluminous than other types, like sweet popcorn, like toffee popcorn, like butter popcorn, and that is just because it contains less ingredients that drive up the calories. And if you wanted to sweeten things up, something you can do with your lightly salted popcorn is pour a teaspoon or 2 of sweetener over it. Sweetener is not at all harmful in moderate amounts, so don't worry, you will not die, and it contains pretty much no calories. Alright everyone, I'm going to wrap the video up there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you understand how valuable and useful volume eating is. And if it did open your eyes a little bit, then make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I genuinely believe that this can help so many people. So by you smashing the thumbs up button, the likelihood of more people seeing it is going to increase massively. And yeah, I will be back next week with some more low calorie, high protein, high volume, delicious recipes. So if you are not subscribed already, then make sure you do so. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all keeping well, and I will see you in the next video.